Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Perfect and welcome back to another one of my tutorial videos on how to take down the next big thing in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. As per usual, we have a brand new event that is absolutely out of this world. But of course, for a couple of weeks we have known that Shiny RAYQUAZA was going to be the next big thing in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Now, the beautiful thing about Shiny RAYQUAZA is that it is my favorite shiny Pokemon of all time. As a matter of fact, I would like to go over the event details, which is quite important, so that you guys know what it is, how it is, and more or less how to deal with it. From December 20th, which by the way is today, until January 5th, 2025, all players across the world do have the opportunity to face off against Shiny RAYQUAZA in 5-star raid dens. So if we take a look at what we are actually getting after successfully taking down the Shiny RAYQUAZA in 5-star raid dens, we can actually look at a level 75 RAYQUAZA. Mine is caught in a luxurious ball because it definitely fits the color pattern that Shiny RAYQUAZA has the most. Its Tera typing is Dragon, as of course in the 5-star raid dens as well. Its moves are Dragon Pulse, Hurricane, Earthquake, and Extreme Speed, which are also the moves that it has in the raid. Across the board, this Pokemon has 31 IVs and is obviously not trained in EVs yet. That's your job. And its ability is set to Airlock, which by the way is the only ability that it has. And finally, it has the nature Naughty. So if we take a look at what we're going to be using versus this Pokemon, we are looking at Azumarill, which by the way is very easily accessible to all players across the world, whether or not you have the DLC or not. It comes at a level 100. We have used this Pokemon before, so most of you guys should be able to have access to this Pokemon. Its Tera typing is going to be Fairy. It's going to be holding the Shell Bell item for sustainability. Its moves are going to be Play Rough and Belly Drum. Now, of course, on the screen you see Light Screen and Waterfall, but those moves are completely useless. You're not going to be able to use those moves because it's just Belly Drum and Play Rough, and that's basically the only thing that you need. So when it comes to its stats, it basically has 252 in attack and 252 in HP. 31 IVs across the board because that's the way that I like my Pokemon, and its nature is of course Adamant. Let's go ahead and jump into the battle and demonstrate just how easy it is to take down Shiny RAYQUAZA with this Pokemon. And of course, if you're someone like me who also loves to have fun with other friends and like to play together, don't worry about it. You should definitely wait. In a couple of hours I'll be live streaming this and we can farm this Pokemon together. Now, I do understand that we will most likely within the first half an hour figure out how to one-shot RAYQUAZA. So that much I know, because there are support Pokemon that have moves like Helping Hand, others that drop stats, etc, etc. Anyway, so the battle starts, Airlock ability is activated, and as predicted, of course, as scripted basically, Dragon Ascent is the first move that he does. That is going to drop his defense and special defense by 1 stage, which is great. Now, you want to start off the battle by going for Belly Drum. Now, one of the perks here of having Azumarill is that it's Fairy type, so the Dragon type moves that RAYQUAZA has will not affect you, so that's absolutely fantastic. And all the physical and special move at this point, they aren't really that powerful. They won't be able to take you down unless they actually end up critting you. So, after the Belly Drum, you want to go for a Play Rough. And yep, it's going to go for that Extreme Speed. It's still at full HP, by the way, so this is gonna drop it lower than 80%, and we already know what's about to happen. It's gonna nullify its stat changes and all the other shenanigans, but we are just currently chasing the terrestrialization as well because we need to take it down ASAP. It did a lot of damage, of course, so the shield is up. It's gonna nullify our stat changes as scripted, but we're back at full HP, so at this point we just wanna redo the Belly Drum. Earthquake, again, it doesn't really have a +1 or +2 or +3 stats buff, so it really doesn't do that much damage. So Belly Drum is going to bring us down to about 50%, which is doable. Again, like I said, unless we get critted, this is just really easy to take down. So Play Rough is really not going to do that much damage, although we are at +6 attack, but that's because the shield is up and we are not terrestrialized. But regardless, I got quite lucky on this one. He gets paralyzed because of Belly Bolt, which is fantastic. It doesn't necessarily need to be Belly Bolt, one of your partners. You can essentially do it with basically any Pokemon. As long as you're using Azumarill, you'll be good. So we're gonna go for another Play Rough here. He's gonna go for that Extreme Speed, still paralyzed with the shield up, and that's fine. I think one more and we'll be able to terrestrialize, or I should say I will be able to terrestrialize, I think, on the next turn, and that will bring him down to basically red health from that range. We are super healthy, as you can see. Draco Meteor is also a scripted move, but because we are fairy type and Sylveon Ray on my right hand side, he won't be affected either. So it's a perfect typing here. I've seen people do it with Misdreavus as well. Did I just say Misdreavus? I meant to say Fluttermane, of course, and other fairy type Pokemons like Sylveon. Alright, so as soon as you get your terrestrialization, you want to go for that. And yeah, I'm gonna dance around a little bit with the camera as per usual. And yeah, from this point on, Hurricane, I don't know what it is with Hurricane, but most of the time that it ends up hitting, it confuses me. But it's fine, because at this point we break down the shield, we bring it down to red health, as I previously mentioned. And there is just basically no way you're gonna lose this battle anymore. So the shield is down. There is not going to be a secondary shield or anything like that. Belly Bolt is being an absolute menace, and it paralyzes Rayquaza one more time. Now we're going to finish off the battle with another Play Rough, and that is going to be GG. Well played. Ladies and gentlemen, Shiny Rayquaza in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, available to all players, whether or not you have Nintendo Online or not. You can just get this update and capture your own Shiny Rayquaza. Dude, I am so extremely happy that they ended up releasing this Pokemon. Now, I've been debating quite a lot in which ball I should catch my Shiny Rayquaza. Most people would say Luxury Ball, because it matches its color scheme a lot more, and it looks like this ball was designed for Shiny Rayquaza. But there's also something to be said about Moon Ball, because you know, this dragon actually flies around the ozone layer, so it's outside of the planet, and the moon, you know, it's somewhere around there. But I'm gonna choose Luxury Ball regardless, and that will be it. But if you're still having problems taking down Rayquaza even after this tutorial, and you would like to join forces with someone who knows what he's doing, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the like button if this was useful, and ensure that you will be present in today's live stream later today on my channel. So this is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope that you enjoy Shiny Rayquaza as much as I have. Thank you, and I'll see you guys hopefully later today.